Rust update 112. Now I'm going to have to do this entire video off the devblog webpage because there's nothing in game I can show you. But the first thing you'll see here is the water tower looks a bit different. That is coming in probably when it wipes a week from now. As you can see at the top it's got another level. It's got windows and little holes you can peek out of and shoot people. You will also see it's textured and that's coming too. Here's some music they've added. I don't listen to the music. I don't even think there's an option to turn it on, I think, but I'm not entirely sure. Here's dungeon art. It's just more texturing they've got to do. All kinds of kind of blends into one big browny grey mess anyway, so yeah. Weapon attachments. Two new ones. There's a muzzle booster, which I assume is this one here with like the cone on the end of it, and the muzzle brake, which would be this one. One makes the gun fire faster with the expense of some muzzle velocity, so I don't know what that means. I'm not a gun person, but maybe damage. Which this one would make it fire faster, and this would be the muzzle brake, which lowers the recoil. Yeah, and allows you to keep your sights or scope on the person easier. So that's them two. So this is a picture of the assault rifle with the muzzle booster on, which looks kind of cool. And this is a picture of the SMG with the muzzle brake on. Now, I've only ever seen them in movies on like high-powered sniper rifles. Before, resources wouldn't spawn in the radius of your tool cupboard. They do now, but don't worry, I don't think you'll have trees growing through your base. So that's changed. Throwable weapons, they're working on that thing like a timer. So as you'll see in this video here, when it loads, it's my slow internet, you pull it back before you throw it. It just saves like accidentally throwing your weapon or tool that you don't want to throw into nowhere. So hopefully that'll be coming soon as well. Okay, they're changing how corpses work. Now in the future, when you find a dead person, they will either look fresh or they will look decayed. Now, from that information you can gather that if there's any immediate threat around, judging by the state of the body, they're also saying they're adding vultures that will circle sites where a massive raid or battle has taken place, so multiple bodies, which could mean body loot, which could attract more people, meaning more loot. So I'll just show you the state of decay of the body. As you'll see here, it kind of turns into, well, not much of a body anymore. Then it comes back to life, and then it dies again. Don't worry, it won't do that in game. It's just showing you what the differences are. So that's really cool. It might be a bit weird like finding near skeleton things on your travels though. Okay, they've changed some occlusion this week, which pretty much just means shadows. Here we'll see before, which is the lighter picture, and after, which is a slightly darker picture. It just adds a bit more depth into the game. You know, trees wouldn't cast shadows that light. They're solid things, aren't they? Trees. They are working on adding third-person weapon animations, so as you'll see here, or maybe not. So when he shoots his gun, it drops like a shell casing. The recoil you can see. When he reloads, he will drop like a magazine as well. So they're adding that in soon as well. Here's another concept for a radtown, the bad shipwreck. It's probably like a spawn off the harbour concept that I showed you last week. It's just another loot place in the water, which could actually be an indication that they might bring boats out soon, because there's a picture of a boat here. That would be cool if they did. Double barrel shotgun. Now I like this one. I'm not entirely sure which concept I'd go with. This one, probably number one. Salvageable survival rations. Now, they say these are going to be found at the shipwreck and harbour areas floating in the water. They'll have some food, fuel, water. It says mashed potato, but that's not actually in the game yet. But it'd be interesting to see. Well, farming's coming, so like allotments and stuff. So you might be able to plant some potatoes in the future, which would be kind of good, I guess. And here's the cargo ration box, which you would find these items in. It's like a model viewer. So you've got your fuel and your mashed potato. So this is what the in-game item would look like. And that is it. What's that? Thank you for watching. You know what to do if you like the video. I'm sorry it was just off a website. And I will see you next time.
Stay in there, mate.
Fuck! You bastard!